there used to be a Bigfoot used to be a real animal, 100%.
Really?
It was an animal called, there was a thing called Gigantopithecus that lived as recently as 100,000 years ago, and it was an enormous ape. It was between 8 and 10 feet tall. It was most likely bipedal.
Right.
And it was essentially Sasquatch. Like, it was a real animal.
Right.
And this is 100% without a doubt. They found bones. They found jaw fragments. They know this thing was a real animal that existed. They found it in 1920, in the 1920s, in an apothecary shop in China. There was an archaeologist, and he found these bones, and they were much larger than any other primate bone he had ever seen before. They were teeth. And he asked them to take them to the location where they found these things, and they started unearthing more of them. Actually, I think the guy was an anthropologist. But when they did that, they realized, wow, we're dealing with a completely unknown species of ape. And then as they went into that and discovered more bones, they started piecing together how big this thing was. They realized, like, this really is a Sasquatch. Like, it was a real animal.
So how would you describe yourself? Are you a skeptic, are you agnostic, or true believer?
I am open-minded as much as possible. That's how I describe myself. I will allow people to communicate with me, and I allow people to communicate. That sounded really silly. I will have an open mind when someone tries to communicate their ideas, but I also, if something's easily disproven, I won't allow people to just keep rambling on. Because there's a lot of times where people have, like, here's a perfect example. I went to this guy's office, and he has this picture of this man on the wall with white paint on his face.
Right.
I go, who is this guy? And he goes, that man, 10 years ago, underwent an amazing transformation of his body, and now he no longer needs food or water. I go, no, he didn't. Like, we're not having this conversation. No, he didn't. He's like, no, you don't understand. He exists off air and sunlight. I go, of course he does. Like, we're not. That's nonsense. Like, there's certain things I won't entertain. That's one of them. It gets to a certain point where I'm like, oh, come on, man. That guy's a con artist, and you got sucked into it. Everybody needs water. It's
right.
a matter of physics. It's a matter of biology. It's like, that's been proven. There's no one has ever shown that they can exist without food or water for 10 years. Just stop. That's crazy. You would melt away. You can't even keep a glass of water sitting on a shelf for 10 years. How are you going to keep a person? You know, the whole idea is so dumb. But so it's those things. But when someone tells me they've had an encounter with an alien spacecraft, I don't know whether you have or haven't. I will listen to you because I don't know for sure. Look, there's 100 billion stars in this galaxy. Who knows how many galaxies are in the known universe? It's hundreds of billions of galaxies.
Right.
The fact that we've been around for only, this planet for 4+ billion years, there's other planets that have been around for twice as long as us. If they have had intelligent life for twice as long as us, who knows what their technological capabilities are? I would never openly, completely dismiss something that has an element of possibility to it. I will leave an open mind. But if you start telling me that you're the only person who can communicate with these aliens and you do it through your toaster up your butt, I'm going to go, okay.
If you've enjoyed your journey on the TV Time Machine, please like and subscribe. We look forward to having you again on the TV Time Machine.